Alright guys, so this is my little staging area. I have been testing my vehicles. I had to make a couple of additions, well, I wouldn't say additions, but I made a couple of modifications or fine-tuned the seesaw a little bit more. And it was brought to my attention that the seesaw was, once the vehicle crossed the center of gravity, it just drops really fast. And even if I try to control it, it was hard to control just because you had a lot of weight on one side versus very little weight on the other. So two options was presented because, well, actually three options. Either lower this because this is really high and this is low, short, or I can add it, make it longer, or the third option was add weights to one side, which is what I did. So I have these 1/2-inch bolts with full-on a lot of washers, double nuts, and there's 4 of them, and then I have tire weights, 2 strips. So we got 4 ounces over there, and already I had some other weights over there, so it's got a significant amount of weight on this side now. On the Jeep Wrangler, I tested it already, and once it crosses that threshold, you back it up just a smidge, you can control that drop, which is essentially what you're supposed to do. Now what I'm going to do now is I am going to test my Bronco's turn. So it is the last vehicle that I have not tested yet, and I'm going to capture this one on video. Okay, so alright, DX3. And part of the reason why I haven't bound my Bronco over to my DX5 Rugged or the trail honcho over to that yet either. The reason I'm doing that is because I wanted 3 different radios. It's just that when my friends come over, brother-in-law, and they're interested, they can have an opportunity to run with me rather than put all of the vehicles onto one radio, which I can, and just enjoy this by myself, which isn't fun. Always fun to share. So, because I'm rolling video on this, I am going to do a full run on the course, because every one of my other vehicles got to do this. I've already set up the gates, so here we go. Dinjar, Mr. Mandalorian, is now going up, and take care of it. Control that a little better. There we go. Sorry, a lot of these gates seem a little bit wider for this vehicle, and that's mainly because those gates are set up for the wider vehicles. And this one's extenders are not as wide, so easier. Sorry, wasn't 4-wheel drive engaged. And no, I don't have the sniffles. It's because I was smoking weed and, coughing. So, there you go. A little runny nose from that now. There we go. Do this because I could feel the servo going out already. So let's not do that anymore. This is still stock servo. I mean servo, I mean steering servo. And I think a lot of this has to do because with how the stone placement and how this comes out, it's also affecting how this plays out too. So, which isn't, I have to adjust that a little bit, but oh well. In the meantime, this will work. There we go. this is the first time the Bronco's been on this since the weights have been added, so let's see how this one plays out. Much better. It's not a fast drop. Let's see if I can do that a little bit better. So from here we can kind of play with the CG. You can watch it and see when it crosses that CG threshold. It's about to go. There we go. Look at that. Okay. That works. Let's do it one more time. Oops, let it go too much in the back. And our final way is bone. Heh. Ow. Splinter. Splinter. Hang on. There we go. Let's do the seesaw one more time. Cool. All right. Very happy with it. At least I put this half of the backyard to good use since it was just sitting here collecting weeds all the time. And now it's finally good use. Time to think of the next obstacle. Bonus feature. Everybody's been seeing the SCX6, the family, the Axial family commercial, where, you know, the big one comes up, the little one, and so forth. Well, here's my family. I got the SCX10 and the SCX24 Jeep Wrangler. Let's see if big brother can pull little brother on the trailer onto the seesaw and keep him on. Let's see. Remember, this is the heavy vehicle. I've already tested it on this one, but not since I've added those tire weights, so we'll see. Woohoo! That was funny. Little brother got shot the fuck out of there. Seatbelt. And we did it again. The heaviness of that side. Just flip it. Poor little brother. Let's see if we can take him on for another ride. And one more time. So my SCX24 has got the extenders, the brass knuckles. And that's it.